Right boys, what's going on? So today it's a new day and EA have released MLS Squad Foundations along with Squad Foundations Shaqiri. Now in this video we are just going to focus on the MLS Squad Foundations. I think I'd rather do like two 8-minute videos on the one on the MLS Squad Foundations, one on the Shaqiri one, just so it's less confusing because they're in different game modes, and I think it'll be different teams required. So just to make it less confusing, I'd rather do two 8-minute videos than one 15-16 minute video with, you know, both teams, two squad builders, just to make it less confusing. So today we're going to be focusing on the MLS Squad Foundations, which gives you an 85 Lletget. I'm pretty sure I'm probably butchered there. You also get an 85 rated Moreno as a centre mid, who doesn't look too bad. I mean, 93 pace as a centre mid. He probably looks more like an attacking centre mid. And then you've got 86 rated Robinson after you complete all of these objectives. This Robinson has 90 pace, 86 defending, and 87 physical. So he looks pretty damn good to say the least. Now, if you guys want to link these in, obviously he gets that strong link to Moreno, and then you could maybe run the centre mid. I have a feeling not much people will be using this first card because it's not amazing, but this Moreno and Robertson, it looks pretty good. Now, if you guys are new to these objective guides, what we're going to do, we're going to go over all of these objectives. I'll give you guys my tricks, if you will, my steps, what I do to speed it up, and then I will build you guys a squad builder that you can use to complete these objectives. Now, starting off, to get the first one, you've got score 8 finesse goals in squad battles on at least semi-pro, or you can do it in rivals, but I 100% recommend doing it in squad battles, because I mean, if you were to play rivals and give the finesse goals, fair enough, but if you're doing it in squad battles, you can double up on it and get like 4 of them done with the same time, and you don't really want to be taking an MLS squad into division rivals, do you? But you've got score 8 finesse goals in squad battles, which is self-explanatory. Finesse goals are simply just pressing down on that right bumper, aiming where you want to go, with a left analog stick, whether that's right, whether that's left, and then shooting. Simple as. It doesn't have to be in separate matches, so if you play a squad battles game on semi-pro and you win 15-20-0, like you're a good enough player to do that, you'll be able to give it 8 finesse goals in one game. So you could get this 85 card in one game, and even if you're not planning on doing the rest, I actually recommend getting him, because an 85 rated card is valued at like 10k for fodder right now, so one game for an 85 piece of fodder is not too bad. When you've got assist 8 goals, remember you don't have to do this in order, like for Chalaba, Future Stars objectives, you don't have to do this in order. So you've then got assist 8 goals with through balls using MLS players squad battles on at least professional difficulty. I got confused by that because they didn't put any grammar in there. But assist 8 goals with through balls using MLS players, and it says squad battles. They forgot to put in squad battles on at least professional difficulty or rivals with at least 7 MLS players in your squad. So you're going to want to assist 8 goals using players from the MLS in squad battles. They forgot to put the in there, so it's very annoying. And you need at least 7 MLS players in your squad. So essentially, you'll just build a full MLS team. You've got score from outside of a box using MLS players in 5 separate matches on at least professional. Once again, with at least 7 MLS players, and win 8 matches on squad battles on at least professional with 7 MLS players. So essentially, it's a full MLS side. You want to focus on the outside of the goals, and that's literally it. So let's build the squad builder, lads. Now, my first tip, if you've got any icons, 100% get your icons in there, because you need at least 7 MLS players in your starting squad. Remember, that's a starting 11. If you have them on the bench, it will not count. They have to be in the starting 11. If you've got 2 or 3 icons on you, then go for it. But for this video, we'll just use the full MLS squad to, you know, help with the confusion, and we'll make a cheap meta one for you guys to use. Right, so this is the team we have come up with. As you can see, we've got the 7 MLS players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've actually got 8 MLS players, because we need to get the centre back in, because he looks really good. Now, we have also gone for like a little bit of a Prem back line with Joe Gomez. Obviously, Joe Gomez and Pope on full chem, and we just got Fredericks on 6 chemistry. If you guys do have any version of Trent Alexander-Arnold, like a player of the month untradeable in your club, chuck him in it right back, because he'll fit like a gem. Now, this squad, as I said, is just for those of you guys that don't have a crazy amount of coins. I've just gone for a meta team that does fit the requirements, and it is relatively cheap, only coming in at roughly 10 to 15,000 coins. Now, Now we also went for the 4-2-4 formation because you've got 4 attackers and 2 midfielders, which you will notice your 2 centre mids will play a relatively attacking role. The reason we've gone for this attacking formation is because the score outside of a box goals is going to be a whole lot easier. You've got your 2 strikers up front, but your right mid and left wing will kind of cut inside of this formation, and you may be able to try and finesse it with them. And then obviously you got your centre mid, so you could go to the edge of a box and just try bang it in that way. Now starting off at left wing, we have gone for Nani, 5-star, 5-star. Sure, he's not fast enough, but I mean, I'll get into the chem styles soon, because chuck a chem style on him, he'll look quite good. Left striker, or is it, no, it has gone to left striker, sorry, I thought it went to right striker. Left striker, we've gone for Joseph Martinez. Now, what a card this looks like for a gold. 90 agility, 89 acceleration, and when he does, if he does get a team of the season, it is always going to be insane. We've paired him up with Rudiaz. Now Raul Rudiaz, 4-star, 4-star, once again, insane dribbling, solid pace, and really good shooting for a gold. Right mid, we've gone for Chara, who's got absolutely cracked dribbling, 91 pace, he's got 77 dribbling, and if you want, you could get his brother in a left centre mid if you want. I didn't, because he plays a more defensive role, but if you guys don't know, his brother, I think it might even be his twin, plays for the exact same club. Sorry, I had a bit of a hiccup here, but where is it? I want to try find him because it's just fun, but personally, I wouldn't put him in because he plays a bit of a more defensive role than I'd like, but if you want to have some fun, where is it? Here we go, Chara, look at this, we got the 2 Chara brothers, so you know what, for the bands, let's do it. But I did have this original Moreno here, 89 pace, obviously, you are playing for his 85, but what I'd do is I'd go into a game with this, and then as soon as you get the 8 finesse goals and you unlock the 85 rated centre mid from the USA, then I'll chuck him in probably over the Chara card, so you can upgrade your team within one game. We've gone for Dos Santos at left centre mid, Lawrence at left back. He's probably the best of a bad bunch. He's got okay agility, good pace, nothing crazy. Now left centre back, we have gone for Aaron Long, who actually does look really good. Joe Gomez, Fredericks, and Fabianski in net. We've got the 7 MLS players. All you want to do, get the finesse goals with your attackers. You need 8 outside of the box goals. I would say finesse shots, or just trying to just bang it in and time it right. I got 10 finesse goals in 8 games yesterday, doing the Silver Beast Plus objectives, so it is possible. It's not too hard. Now tip number 1 is going to be the bench. You can have any bench you want. It just says you need 7 MLS players in your starting squad. I've got my Zidane, I've got my Neymar, I've got my Ronaldinho that I can sub on. You're allowed up to 3 subs, so you could simply just straight up sub on Ronaldinho right there. You could sub on your Neymar at left mid. Obviously, I know you guys might not have these players, but just you put your whole team on your bench and you can have up to 3 subs and match. Now, tip number 2 is going to be chemistry styles. I'm going to flick over to the Footbin view here. Now, I do have to mention I am not sponsored by Footbin. I'm just using these guys as an example. So, starting off, let's use Joseph Martinez as an example. So, with Footbin, it tells you the price of this player. I'd expect him to actually go up a little bit. No, he's not gone up a little bit. So 700 coins on the PlayStation, 700 on the PS, 700 on the PC. But you can see all of his in-game rating with his chem styles. For example, with a marksman, he goes to an 85 rated striker in game. 88 shooting, plus 8 shooting, plus 8 dribbling, and plus 6 physical. He goes to an 85 rated striker. Chuck a finisher, he's also an 85 rated striker, getting a plus 9 shooting and a plus 9 dribbling. And if you were to chuck maybe even a hunter on him, he goes to an 84, but he gets a plus 10 pace, so he'll be absolutely rapid. So the moral of the story is, although he's an 80 rated card, with a certain chemistry style, he'll perform like an 85 rated in game. So he'll be performing 5 ratings above his base rating stat, which is 80. Now, you don't have to go out and buy hunters and shadows because they are thousands of coins, but I know a hawk, for example, gives a plus 5 pace, plus 5 shooting, and plus 5 physical, and it's 300 coins. Finishers are 200 coins. It gives them a massive shooting and dribbling boost. And I mean, personally, I would happily spend 200 coins on a player to give them an extra 3-4 ratings in game. You could chuck an engine on your midfielders, maybe some sentinels on your defenders just to max out that defending. Now, as for the squad battles, lads, this is the last tip of the day. For the squad battles, obviously you need to play them on I believe they were all at least professional difficulty, if I remember correctly. Basically, you get given 4 games a day, usually 2 hard ones, an average one, and then a really easy one. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to refresh it, and as you can see, they're an 80 rated with 51 chem. Okay, this isn't too bad, so we'd probably go in and would have to play this. So you'd play this team on professional difficulty, then after you play that one, you refresh it and you keep going, because obviously you don't want to be playing these high rated teams of 89 rating, 100 chem, 87 rating, 88 rating. You'd much rather play it on a, a lower rating, lower chemistry. You get up to 1 free refresh a game, or you can play one game, refresh, play one game, refresh. And if you do go over your 40 out of 40 games, it will still count towards your objective. It will just stop counting points for your overall squad battles rank. Now that's basically it for this video. That's my free tips. That's the squad builder. Now I'm just going to go over it again just to make sure everything is good. So the finesse goals you can use with any players. Assist 8 goals with through balls using MLS players. Now it has to be with an MLS player to assist the through ball goal. Obviously EA did misfit in squad battles, so I know it might confuse you as well. But you just want to press triangle if you're PlayStation, or Y for Xbox. Now it doesn't have to be a traditional through ball. It can be like a double tap Y and a little bit of like a little bit of a lobbed through ball, if you will, and it will still count. So just assist 8 goals with them. Once again, it doesn't have to be in the same match. Score from outside of a box using MLS players in 5 separate squad battle games. Okay, so it's in 5 separate games. You need to score an outside of a box goal, and you have to win 8 matches. So you got the 8 matches to get 5 outside of a box goals, and I mean, like I said, just try banging outside the box. You can do a finesse shot, you can do a normal shot, a traditional shot, and just hope for the best. So if you guys did enjoy, remember chemistry styles, super subs, and make sure to and make sure to position yourself and time it right when you are trying to shoot them outside of a box. And make sure to keep refreshing and playing the lower tier teams on squad battles, and probably try find a team which has a shitty goalie on free chemistry, because then outside of a box goals will be a whole much easier. If you guys did enjoy, until next time, see you later.